Hey everybody, it's Pastor Aaron Thompson from Sure Foundation Baptist Church, and we have about 6 days left before the King James Conference. And I had mentioned in a previous video that we're going to be doing a sword drill game, and so I kind of wanted to explain the rules of the sword drill game. And this is a Bible that's actually specifically for sword drills. It's called the Sword Drill Bible, and if you want to get one of those, you're more than welcome to. I'm not really going to have any specific rules about tabbed Bibles and things like that. I've had where we had competitions before and people were upset because some people were using tabbed Bibles. But in my personal experience, I feel like I turn to Bible verses faster without tabs in it. So I think it can be an advantage, but it also can be a disadvantage. So I just want to kind of basically go over the rules of the game. And so this is how you play. The goal of the game is to be the first one to get to the Bible verse that's called out. So I'll be up there, or whoever it is will be up there, and we'll have a list of Bible verses. And we're going to call those Bible verses out, and basically the first person to get 5 points wins. We're going to have 2 different age brackets. The first age bracket is going to be 12 and under, and then the other age bracket will be 13 and up. So that does include adults. So if adults want to get in there and smash some teenagers, or the teenagers want to show how more spry they are than adults, that's fine. It's all going to be a friendly competition. And so basically I'll be calling out the verse twice, or whoever it is that's doing it. It might not be me, but it probably will be. But anyway, I'm going to repeat the verse twice of what verse you're supposed to turn to. And the people that are in the competition have to hold their Bible up like this. They can't have it like with their fingers turned, ready to go. So everybody has to, I'll say Bible's up, and then I'm going to repeat the verse 2 times, and then I'm going to say go. Once I say go, then you get to the Bible verse that I say as fast as you can. So, and then once you get that verse and you're 100% sure you're there, then you stand up, and we'll have judges there to see who the first person to stand up is, second, third, and fourth, and so on. And we'll try to do our best with that. Sometimes it's a little difficult, but the first person is going to be called upon. Wait to be called upon before you say what the verse is. But once I say go ahead, or whoever the person is that's doing it says go ahead, then you read the verse that you turn to. And so, but if you're in the wrong spot, you're going to be asked to sit down, and that will be, your turn will be over. And then we would pick the next person that stood up. So you would think that doesn't happen, but it happens all the time. So just be prepared to sit down if you didn't get the right verse. So that person, the first person that reads the verse correctly after being called upon, gets the point for that round. So again, if they're wrong though, it will go to the second person, and so on and so forth. Because it's happened before where the second person gets the verse wrong and they didn't turn to the right spot, or they read the wrong verse, and then we'd have to go to the third or fourth. Usually it doesn't go past that. So anyway, also, if you know the verse by heart, which I'm going to put verses in there that probably some people do know by heart. If you know the verse by heart, then you stand up. And if you stand up and I call upon you and you repeat the verse, but you don't get it word perfect, you will get a point, but you won't get 2 points, because if you get it word perfect, you'll get 2 points. So there is an advantage to it. If you mess up an and or a eth or a but or an or anything in the verse is wrong, it's not word perfect, then like I said, you'll get 1 point, because I mean you gave it an honest try and you knew where the verse was, but 2 points if you actually nail it and know it by heart. So that's the rules of the game. And the first person, like I said, to 5 points wins. And the people that, you'll win prizes if you just get the verse right. We'll have smaller prizes, but the winner of the night for that age bracket will get to pick a nicer gift. And then they will be put in for the Tournament of Champions on the last day. So the last day, Sunday, in the evening, we'll have a Tournament of Champions. Now, you'll say, well, Pastor Thompson, what if one person wins the same one every night? Well, then that person automatically becomes the tournament champion. I don't know any other way to do it besides just giving it to someone that was second best, which I don't think that's the right thing to do. So if someone, and I don't think this is going to happen, but if someone theoretically does win the same, from that age bracket wins every single time, then they will automatically, if they win all competitions, will become the tournament champion. So, so hopefully we have some good competition with that. And so there will be a grand prize for each age bracket winner on the last day in the Tournament of Champions. So that will be during the final service, which is at 3:30 p.m. And so basically that's all the rules that there really are. You can't use your phone. That's not acceptable. You do have to use a real Bible, and of course make sure it's King James, because if you spout off some other modern Bible perversion, then you automatically lose and you're kicked out of the Tournament of Champions, and you might be kicked out of the church. No, I'm just kidding. Not really, but please make sure you're using a King James Bible. And I hope a lot of people will want to compete with this and have a good time, and we're looking forward to having you at the King James Conference here this next Thursday. God bless you. Have a great day.